Hi everyone, welcome to ROBOTOBZOR. Today I finally got my hands one of the best robot vacuum cleaners under $300. That's the Dreame F9, the youngest of the Xiaomi sub-brands. I got lucky and bought the robot for $200, but the actual price is $250. The store link is in the description below. Later I'll test Dreame F9 and tell you if you should or shouldn't buy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep updated with our latest posts. So, let's get it started. First of all, let's look at what's included. Dreame F9 came in this cool box, and beside the robot we got the base, a charger, a microfiber cloth for mopping, a manual written in several languages, and the instructions for fast start. This box as usual doesn't include extra parts, so I recommend get an extra HEPA filter. Or better yet a rookie kit for your first launch. Now let's take a look at the robot's exterior Dreame F9. It's white and round like most other vacuums. This robot actually looks exactly like the popular Midjo 1C, which will soon be tested in our upcoming video. The vacuum's height is only 8 cm, so it's great for going under furniture, unlike other vacuums. On the front end there is a bumper to protect the robot and furniture. There is a 2-push button on the top control panel – stop, pause and return to base. Next to it is the main navigation feature – the camera, thanks to which the robot can navigate by itself and build a map for later use. Under the main cap you will find the dust collector. You can easily take it off to empty the dirt. The container is pretty big and fits up to 600 ml of dry dirt. The filtration system is based off the mesh and HEPA filter systems. Next to the container is a conveniently placed tool for cleaning the robot and its brushes. Behind it is the mopping rack. It stores 200 ml of water. Inside we see an electronic pump for the amount of water the rack gets. The rack is attached with Velcro and has a groove to slide it through. The rack is very fluffy all around, and there are no belt spots like in other vacuums. Now let's look down below. There is only one side brush. It has 3 sides, can be taken off very easily and has a brush-like texture. On the front are 4 anti-fall sensors, as well as an additional optical sensor that helps the robot orient itself in room. The central brush is 6-sided and can also be taken off for cleaning and maintenance. In general, the robot is worth its money, and so far no complaints on my end. Now let's take a look at the main features of the Dreame F9. I recommend pausing to read all this info. Now that Dreame F9 has a great battery, which sets it aside from other vacuums, including Midjo 1C. And in general, the vacuum's features are quite impressive. Now let's move on. Now let's take a look at the Dreame F9's functions. You can control the robot through the Mi Home app. It supports the Russian region, so the app will work on your phone. If you follow the instructions, connecting it to the Wi-Fi won't bring up any problems. On the main page you can see the map that the robot had built, which it automatically zones for specific rooms. First, let me introduce you to the settings. Here you can turn on the automatic map save feature, which is still being tested. You can also pick a language for your robot and set the robot's volume. Plus, you can turn on notifications, activate an increase of power when driving on carpets, turn on the continue after charging feature and set do not disturb mode. You can also control the suction power and cloth wetness and set a schedule for specific rooms. Also, you check the cleaning log in settings, see how much water you have left, turn on Find My Robot, change the vacuum's name, share your ROT settings and update the app. Let's look back on the main screen. Here you can choose one of the 3 cleaning modes. In room mode you can choose specific rooms for the robot to clean, as well as the amount of rooms, 1 or 2. In automatic mode the robot cleans everything it sees, and in zone mode you can set the robot to clean a specific zone. And on the map you can set virtual walls, no-go zones and no-go zones just for wet cleaning. If necessary, you can combine multiple rooms into one, separate the room into parts and name rooms. These are all of Dreame F9's functions. Let's finally start the test. First of all, let's test Dreame F9's navigation in an obstacle course. First, our vacuum cleans the area in a snake-like pattern. after which it goes around the perimeter and returns to the base for charging. The robot didn't clean around chair legs and the boxes, but at least it didn't get stuck on the legs. The navigation is good enough, but needs improvement. Regarding the rest of the house, I first set the robot at night without lights. Here the robot does a bad job building the map. But if your first lunch is during the day, the robot can build a map and go off that. Plus, the map gets better and better every lunch, which is mentioned in the manual. So, Dreame F9 cleans room in a snake-like pattern, after which it's go around the perimeter and returns to the base. There are no uncleaned areas and the robot can orient itself pretty well. Dreame F9's suction power turned out to be a little better than average. It could suck dirt out of even 4mm holes. This is better than needed for regular home use. Let's move on. The hard floor dry cleaning is really good. The vacuum could pick up most of the dirt, leaving just some grains on the side brush. There was some dirt left in the corners that round robots can't reach. Most of the dirt is in a dust collector, but some hairs are stuck on the brushes. I'm also very impressed by the robot's carpet cleaning. It picked up most of the dirt and overall did a good job. The mopping is also very good. The robot could even get off the dried out spot on the floor. Only problem is that Dreame F9, like most other vacuums, has a hard time getting dirt along the baseboard. Overall, this robot is a great tool for mopping and does a very good job with it. It doesn't flood the floor when set to max. The rack doesn't leave any stains on the floor, and the robot can mop and vacuum simultaneously. The vacuum can easily go over 2 cm obstacles without stopping. This is a huge benefit and very helpful around the house. Dreame F9, like most other robots, will not go on dark spots, recognizing them as cliffs. This is a very common problem in Xiaomi vacuums. Lastly, I tested the vacuum sound level in different modes. On the lowest mode, I got 58-60 dB. On medium, it reached over 61 dB. On the pressure clean, it reached 66 dB. On max, it got around 72 dB. Just like it was advertised. Yeah, it's pretty loud. So be prepared. In this video, I tested the robot vacuum Dreame F9 in details. In my opinion, the robot is decent and got a good first impression, taking into account the price, the functions, and the outcome. It got a 67 out of 100 on our algorithm, which is a great score. This robot earned itself a place among the most expensive vacuums. Also, if you're interested, check out Dreame's brothers, Dreame D9 and DreameBot L10 Pro, and got 71 and 77%. Links in the description for the videos as well as the 4-hour algorithm that has the rating for all of our robots. Now let me tell you my opinion on this vacuum. Following are the benefits. A great navigation, the suction power is above average, simultaneous wet and dry cleaning, both dry and wet cleaning are good. Great functions such as zoning for the individual rooms, ability to pick a room, and the ability to set virtual walls and no-go zones. Great with obstacles, short height, and a good price taking into account the functions. There aren't a lot of downsides, but here are the ones I found. The robot is afraid of dark spaces. No spare parts, it's pretty loud. For me, the downsides don't play a role in my decision at all. In conclusion, if you are looking for a robot under $250, this robot is the best robot for you and your house. And I extremely recommend it. On this note, I'd like to end my review. Make sure to like and subscribe to keep up with the rest of my content. Have fun shopping! Bye!